Rohit, thanks so much for being on the A-list, and I know it's been a really busy time, so thank you for taking time out. And really, it's an auspicious time to meet you because right now Mumbai Indians is at top of the table in the IPL, and you have 2 league matches to go. So it's gone really well for you this season of IPL, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been really. It's been a long journey since we started playing. We really had our ups and downs, but so far, whatever has happened, I'm really happy. And of course, with the captaincy coming in, I've really enjoyed it. Great time leading Mumbai Indians because it's a huge side. A lot of senior players, a lot of big names there. So yeah, I've certainly enjoyed my whatever stint I've had with Mumbai Indians.
But Rohit, were you nervous? I mean, you know, Ponting was the captain and he decided to drop himself from the team, and then it came to you. Were you nervous about leading it? What was your first reaction?
Yeah, I was a little surprised, to be honest, initially. But I knew it's going to come to me at some stage because being vice captain for 2 years, I knew that, you know, at some stage I have to take the responsibility of leading Mumbai. But I never thought it will happen now. As we all know, you know, IPL only four foreign players can play. So we needed to get that combination right. So he was the one who stood up and said, I will step down from the captaincy and you know, things like that. And it came to me, and Anil Kumble and John Wright came to me and asked me to take the responsibility, and I said, yeah, I'm happy to do it.
So your first reaction was, yes, I'm happy to do it?
Of course, yeah, because I like having responsibilities on my shoulders, and definitely I would like to lead from the front.
Which you are?
Yeah, which has been going very well so far. Yeah, and that's what it is. You like to take the responsibility. You like to take that challenge. So I was certainly not going to back off from that, and I'm really enjoying it.
It's showing in the results of Mumbai Indians, it's showing in your game. How would you describe your approach to captaincy? I mean, you seem to be, they're calling you the new Captain Cool. So how do you react to that?
It does relate to my mannerism. I like to be calm on the field in order to make right decisions. When you're leading a side, you don't want to hassle too much and, you know, make mistakes because it's a short format, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So it's important. That's my strength. That's what I like to do. There might be different captains, you know, who want to be aggressive, and, you know, their style of captaincy is different. All these guys are professional cricketers. You don't need to teach them small things, you know. And yeah, see, nobody does it purposely on the field. If somebody drops the catch,
it's a game. Like Pollard, he dropped those 3 catches.
Yeah, nobody expected Pollard to drop those 3 catches, but, you know, he's certainly our best fielder. And what was great about him was, you know, he came back and took a brilliant catch later on. That shows the quality of a sportsman, and he's certainly one of them. So there's no point, I feel, to, you know, shout at them or react differently.
But what about, you know, now in modern day cricket or any kind of cricket, you know, sledging and all that has always been part of it. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Do you take it seriously? Do you not? Do you turn the other way around, or do you give it back as good as you get? How does it work? It's part of a game.
No, I certainly enjoy sledging. If somebody is sledging me, I certainly like to come them at me.
Yeah.
Because that will motivate me to perform even better. That's how I take it. And when it comes to me, yeah, of course, you like to give it back to them, you know. The only thing I keep telling myself is you got to maintain that balance. You should not overdo it, because that might cause you a problem.
It might distract you.
Yeah. And, you know, when you're batting well, it might distract you when you're going well. So, yeah, and the ICC rules are very strict now. So, you know, you got to keep all these things in mind.
And once it happens on the field, it happens, and it's something you forget about. It happens in the heat of the moment, and then you move on with life, right?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
But now with, you know, the media reporting every aspect of on-field behavior, does that you know, inhibit you guys?
Yeah, see, you know how media is in India. You know, they like to take up things so easily and, you know, blow it up in proportion. So I feel all cricketers, I'm sure all the cricketers, you know, don't look into all this too much. They rather do what they want to on the field, and yeah, let media do what they want to. But
do you read stuff about yourself?
I used to earlier, but I certainly, it doesn't interest anymore. to me anymore now.
But even when they say good things.
No, I just I like to stay out of this. It's yeah, I know you like to know what is happening about you, but it's better to stay off from all these things, because once you don't do well, and then you read all these things, you get distracted, you get demotivated and all that stuff. So it's better to stay away from all this.
As a player, like you've said, you're a cool and calm, collected captain, and you don't believe in telling professional players how to play, because that's part of who they are. As a player, what kind of captain brings out the best in you? Exactly that kind of captain?
Yeah, see, as I said just now, being composed and cool on the field really brings the best out of me. The moment I start thinking too much about the game, or the moment I start taking things for granted, that's when the worst part comes. So I feel it's important. As I said, the balance is the word I will use here. You need to balance that stuff and go accordingly.
So basically, you need for you to flourish, you need a captain who sort of lets you be and trusts you to play your game.
Yeah, that's what Dhoni has been so far. He's been really supportive, and he has really backed me. And yeah, see, I mean, nobody likes to be, this is not a school cricket. It's a professional cricket, and we play at highest level.
The highest level. Sir.
Yeah, so nobody's going to come to you and teach how to hold the bat or how to hold the ball and stuff like that. So it's important for us also to realize that that it's high time we need to pull up our socks and start doing our best.
And as a captain who has like someone like Sachin Tendulkar in the dressing room, or a Ponting in the dressing room, or Bhaji, senior players, how do you deal with that dynamic? Does that bother you? Does that make you nervous at any point of time?
No, not really now. Yeah, when I was a kid, when I just started playing cricket for India, I used to get nervous looking at these big names. But yeah, I'm used to it now, being with Sachin and Bhaji for a long time now.
But when you have to captain them, then?
Yeah, it is sort of not an easy job. But yeah, but these two have really responded well. They have understood that okay, we need to. I mean, they have understood that he is our leader. So I mean, we got to respect his decision and stuff like that. So. Yeah, in that way, they both have been really helpful. On field also, when there is a tight situation, or there's a time when you have to make correct decision, I really go to them and look for some advice, and they were really up for that.
But Mumbai Indians also has a great support system, because you have John Wright, you have Anil Kumble, you have John T. Rhodes. When there's so many people, how does it work? Do you take bits and pieces of advice from everyone, or do you trust your own instincts? How does it work?
No, it's important. Of course, they've been in this profession for so long. They definitely bring a lot of experience with them, and so it's important to listen to them, what they are saying. Anil Kumble has been a legend for India. He's played for
and a great captain.
Yeah, and a great captain as well. And John Wright worked with Indian cricket team for 5 years, probably 6 years, I don't know, probably 5-6 years, yeah. So, they certainly have a lot of experience in international cricket. So, there is no harm in listening to them. Of course, at the end of the day, I got to believe in my instinct. I got to make my own decision, but it's always good to have some advice flowing around.